Welcome.
Thanks for buying.
That was great.
Is certainly food.
Thanks.
Remember, stretches.
Say, Kiryu-san, have you heard? There's a legendary underground weapons shop nearby.
Legendary, you say?
Yeah, Ichiban and I have gotten goods there from time to time. The dealer's this shady guy who won't serve just anyone. You can't even meet him unless you pass a test first. But if Nan-chan and I bring you along, I'm sure he'd let you in too.
Oh, you're talking about Chow Ka-Long. Legendary is quite the exaggeration, in my opinion.
There is a lot I don't understand, but I'm interested. It's nearby, right? Let's see it then.
Okay, you got it. Okay, Kiryu-san. The weapons dealer is usually just down the ladder.
Alright, let's see what he's got.
Did you bring this crowd to me expecting a show? This isn't how we do things in the underworld. I'm not running some tourist attraction here.
Fortunately for you, I tagged along. And anyway, the fact that you're in business at all is thanks to me. So if you want to maintain your little sliver of autonomy, I suggest you mind your manners in front of me.
So says the Queen of Komiju. Very well then. I'll hold my tongue while you're here at least. But there's still someone I don't recognize.
He's my guest. That's all you need to know. Don't tell me you're gonna throw a fit about this too.
A guest of Sun-Hee's? And yet, he appears familiar to me.
Hey, Sun-Hee. Remind me, what's this guy's name again?
Oh, he goes by Chow Ka-Long.
Chow Ka-Long. Chow Ka-Long?
You ask my name but won't give one in return. I don't appreciate being slighted like this.
He's Taichi Suzuki. There. Everything's square now. All right, Chao-san?
Let's see now. Sato is currently the most common surname in Japan. And guess what? Suzuki is right after that.
So, what's the problem?
It's a fake name, if I've ever heard one. You're practically introducing me to a John Doe.
Even so, what does it matter? I'm vouching for Suzuki-san's identity. So, how about you quit the bullshit and bring out your wares like a proper arms dealer?
Not happening.
What did you say?
Hey, you! Show me your face!
No, it's fine. I'll just leave. I'm not in the mood for this.
It couldn't be. Stop! Nobody move! I know exactly who you are. What a change. I barely recognized you. Guess that goes to show. The march of time is relentless.
Whatever it is you're going on about, you're clearly mistaken.
Oh, really? Well, your identity doesn't matter at this point. I'm not letting you leave. I told you from the start. You've stepped into...
Chao Ka Long. Do you understand what you're about to do? Are you prepared to make me your enemy?
On the contrary, Sunny. You're the one disregarding the delicate balance of the underworld. Not only did you bring a stranger before me, now you're trying to slither your way out of a deal. If word got out, who in Ichincho's underworld could bring themselves to trust in the Komichu?
I hear you. Fine. What do you want?
Testing his worth only seems fair. That's always been my standard for any new customers, after all. If I take him on, I'm sure I'll finally feel more familiar with our mission.
If I'm worthy enough, he'll treat me like a customer, right? And drop the whole identity thing.
Sure.
Are you sure you'll be all right?
Business negotiations were never my strong suit. If words can't get through to someone, in the end, you just gotta hope that they feel it.
How funny. We finally agree on something. Let's finish this.
Let's do this!
It's my turn.
Okay.
Who wants to go?
Have fun with this.
Follow my lead.
Time to put you down! You're going down!
I'll cut you to shreds.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Something wrong?
I'm over here! Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
It's time.
Yeah. Watch this. Oh, damn that breeze.
I won't hold back. What's the holdup?
Get serious. On it! Out of my way!
It's my turn.
Now, who wants to go?
Follow my lead. Time to take out the trash, aren't we?
Yeah?
was fun.
Doing better than I thought.
Strong.
Looks like I passed.
We're playing dumb.
What's going on?
Don't deny it. My name.
As far as I'm concerned, it's Chow Ka Long. And that's what I intend to call you. This is the underworld, like you said.
Pardon me?
And my name is Taichi Suzuki. That's all we need to know about each other. You said I'd be a customer if I won. Promises made in the underworld are never made lightly, especially with the Queen of Komiju as our witness.
Exactly. Now, if you're satisfied, can we please carry on?
You! What's the meaning of this?
You're pretty powerful, I'll admit that. I assume your weapons are of the same caliber.
Without a doubt. After all, you won't find a better arms dealer than me.
That nearly went south. So, does this mean we're cleared to shop here now?
Yes, with my weapons in it. In fact, I bet you could even make the Dragon of Dojima disappear.
Oh yeah? We'll just see about that.
Good grief. Thank goodness that's finally over.
I'm good.
Gotta say, I haven't been sleeping too well lately. Maybe there's a good sleep
Before you chance it with the meds, yeah, probably toy around with your phone.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe just stop looking at your phone and...
Yeah, the light from the screen.
If you get sleepy and lose your grip, you'll drop your phone on your face. You'll just wake yourself up and who...
Well, I was talking more. Oh, well.
Let's do it.
I'll follow your lead. I won't hold back.
Here we go. You want some?
Something wrong?
Try this on the side.
Who wants to go?
Yeah,
strong opponents.
Yes!
Moving up in the world.
We gonna fight some more?
I notice it's been pretty sunny over here.
I actually really like the...
Oh, is that right? That's pretty rare.
Well, to be more accurate, it's not the rain, but the umbrella. I love stepping out with a fancy umbrella.
I get what you mean. I once owned a really fancy umbrella, but it was no match for the typhoon.
Who goes out?
Things are going well.
It's my turn. Here, I'll help. Right.
Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Check this out. Here I
Follow my lead.
go. You're gonna get a whirl. What an eyesore.
On it. Now I'm in there.
Wanna play, do we? Let's do it.
I won't hold back.
Here we go. Try this on for size. Let the ouchies go away. You want You're going to regret this.
It's time.
I haven't
that's
warmed
the
up yet.
Ready if you are.
It's over!
Try harder. Harder. There, bye.
I'm good.
Let's do this.
It's over!
Are you doing all the fun and games yet?
I haven't
Pretty
warmed
bold.
up yet.
I'd like to board a train with no destination.
That might be fun. Want to try it?
Oh, you're in?
Wait, I thought the point was that...
Ah. Maybe I'm...
Nothing wrong with that. Decide where you're going, and take your time getting everyone there.
I can do that.
All right. Complete.
Kiryu-san, I feel like I've gotten to know you pretty well now.
I suppose so.
There's a spot I'd like to show.
Lead the way. Bring it on.
It's over!
Space.
Let's beat him down. There's more where this came from.
Yo! They even brought a couple of babes for us. All right. I can't wait to get my hands on this crew.
Dumbass. Bet he has no idea one of these babes is the Queen of Komicho herself.
Ignorance will do you in like that.
Kiryu-san, I don't see Sawashiro anywhere.
If anything, he's deep inside the warehouse.
Here's the plan. We push forward until we see him in person. Anyone who gets in our way gets taken out.
Hey, what's with you people? You think you can waltz right in? Don't just fucking ignore me! You wanna get dumped in the bay?
If you're gonna bring it, then bring it. Yapping with you is a waste of my time.
That's it, you're dead!
I'm ready. Let's do it.
You think you can win? Who wants to go?
Try to block this. How do you like this?
Follow my lead. Time to take out the trash.
Right.
On.
It's my turn. Out of my sight. Let's do it. I got this. Here we go.
I won't hold back.
Right. Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
It's my turn. Right.
What?
Check this out. You picked the wrong opponents. Whew. We should relish.
Tell me something. Aren't you people here to turn your lives around? Or let me guess. And all you've got to do is, if that's how you see it, you'll never, if you're serious about making a change.
I don't give lectures like him. Only thing my enemies get is a lesson in pain.
Guess even Sun He cuts loose when
I see the men out front gave you no trouble.
Yeah. They won't be getting up anytime soon. I take it they could use the rest.
Don't worry about them. Bargain barrel thugs aren't exactly at a premium these days. What with the dissolution leaving so many ripe for the picking.
Isn't your job to fix that? Or is this second disillusion of yours just a way to exploit them? After everything you've done, this was your chance to light their path.
I won't deny that. You know, one of them said something rather profound. Going clean was like prison all over again. You know, people like us have no freedom. Of course, he must have had eyes on him everywhere. You never know what an ex-Yakuza will do, right? And I'm not even at the saddest part. We have nearly 100 people working here at all times, but they only need a single supervisor, if that. What makes that possible is the structure of our warehouse. Take a look at this observation tower. It's designed so you can't see in from outside. Because of that, you never know when you're being watched. Meaning, you can never slack off. They call it a panopticon. Any idea why these were invented?
To keep prisoners in line.
And twisted, isn't it? These people wanted to escape the dog-eat-dog world of a criminal. Yet what do? Crawl right into another form of prison.
Tell me, why gather them under one roof, and then ship them over to Hawaii?
To rehabilitate them, of course.
Is that the only thing Ebina said? If he hasn't let you in on anything else by now, don't get surprised when he casts you aside.
You may want to mind your words. These four are some of the Seiryu clan's strongest. And they don't take kindly to insults, especially when it comes to Ebina-san. They also won't hesitate to kill, whether they've been given clearance or not.
Pretty bold for Yakuza in this day and age. Then again, I've seen plenty like that in my time. They have all come and gone. Now, you want to know what real strength is? Now let my fists do the talking! Trick Kane, huh? Don't see that every day.
Probably not all he's got up his sleeve. Let's stay on our toes.
Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
In for the kill! How do you like this?
Follow my lead.
Right.
I'll take you on.
You want some?
Who wants to go?
What's the holdup?
Get him!
You shake the world!
Easy.
Fine.
Something wrong?
Wanna play, do we?
Out of my way!
Caught an eye!
Are you done with all the fun?
It's my turn. You're gonna get stomped.
be.
I won't hold back.
Who wants to go? Combo time.
Here we go. Now. Try this on the side. Give it your all, everyone. Don't mind if I do.
What?
You're going down.
I'm on a roll. Let's go. Try to block this.
You can win. Are you
Follow
done
my
with all
lead.
the fun and games yet?
Let's see.
I'm coming!
Right. Counting on you, Kiryu-san.
Right.
Bring the noise.
Ready when you are.
Right, everyone. Let's
You're going to regret this. All right, let's finish it. Together. We only need one shot.
On it.
What an eyesore.
How the hell?
Here's your fried rice. Coming up. It's all about the flame. Just a pinch of salt. Enjoy.
Well, guess you're not all show. Now then, let's wrap this up.
Well, he's back to basics. Wonder what's next?
I've got a bad feeling about this. Stay on your guard.
I won't hold back.
Think you can handle this?
Let's make this quick. Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Hope you're ready.
What's the matter?
You want some?
Check this out.
What?
Right. Out of my way!
Go to hell!
You're going to regret this. In for the kill!
This is getting old.
Follow my lead.
Wanna play?
We doing this?
Try and stop me.
On it. We doing it big?
Right.
Special order!
Enjoy.
I'm on a roll. Let's go. Try to block this. you really think you'd win?
Learning more every day.
Yes!
Strong.
We did it. We really did it. We beat Sawashiro. Way to go, Kiryu-san.
You need to get me out of here. I can't speak freely around them. Hey, let go! What do you think you're doing? Hey, better if they don't know where I am. Quick, throw me in the water.
You sure that's a good idea?
Not much of a choice here. Meet up at Ichi's place after.
Wait, Kiryu-san, seriously?
What'd you do that for?
We're done here. Next up.
Oh, gosh, just full of...
Tell me about it. But I'll admit, hearing Sawashiro scream...
Sure didn't see that.
Now it all adds up.
Yeah, we made plans.
This mean we're trusted.
Depends on how our conversation goes. Maybe we'll get to see him in disguise.
Oh, this...
Sawashiro, you should see yourself right now.
I'd appreciate you sticking to the point. I'm not man of time, you know.
All right. But first, we need to know where you stand. Who is Ebina to you?
The visionary responsible for the Second Great Dissolution. And a man after Masumi Arakawa's own heart.
We thought the same at first. But in light of his recent behavior, I'm sure you've noticed something's up by now.
Yeah. The Second Dissolution's just a smokescreen. A shiny ad to pull in fresh recruits. But I found that out too late. After sending Ichi to Hawaii.
Gee, isn't the timing convenient?
It does sound that way. But if it was a lie, I'd expect something a bit more convincing.
He has a point. Look at that. Your slimy reputation precedes you. And it's in your favor.
Let's talk about Kasuga in Hawaii. He's there to lure out Akane-san, isn't he? And it was Ebina who proposed that. Likely to curry favor with Bryce. Sound right?
Right on the money.
If that's the case, why are you still working with him? You had to have known. The hell Akane-san's going through, dodging death at every turn. Isn't she the woman your boss loved?
Yeah, but don't forget, Ichi's over there. As long as he's in Hawaii, Akane-san's in good hands.
Placing your bets on Kasuga-kun, are we? Sounds like you trust him.
Something like that. But with him on the job, I can focus on the real work I gotta do.
Real work? And that would be...
Putting Ebina's fake plan into action. I'm gonna see the Second Great Dissolution through.
Huh?
But if I have any hope of doing that, I need to know Ebina's true motive.
Motive for what?
The waste management business he's running with Polycana. It has something to do with nuclear reactors. Specifically, the waste these reactors pump out.
What?
Nuclear waste? As in from power plants?
Yeah. On one end, there's spent fuel rods, which can still be repurposed and weaponized. Without strict protocols in place, they could easily fall into the wrong hands. On the other end, there's dirt, water, concrete, equipment, and what have you that end up getting contaminated. These are considered low-level radioactive waste, and while they're not as deadly, there's a lot of it. And with Japan dragging its heels in the decommissioning process, we're left with mountains of waste that'll remain toxic for centuries. The best they can do is silo it off in temporary storage facilities and hope a solution arises in the future.
Oh yeah, I hear about that on the news every now and again. No matter where they try to build these facilities, the locals always fight against it.
That's precisely what Polycana honed in on. For over 20 years, they've been stashing nuclear waste from around the globe on their private island. You know it as.
Nelly Island, right? According to Polycana, that's paradise. A reward for only the chosen.
Yeah. Real fitting, isn't it?
Using sacred ground to hide away toxic waste. Bryce has a real sense of humor.
Also, the fee they charge for processing the waste isn't cheap. And I'm sure Ebina gets a nice cut. But beyond that, I still don't know where all our ex-Yakuza factor in. My guess is they're needed for loading and transport.
So that's it then. Ebina's yet another money-hungry maniac. Now, I know I shouldn't say this, but hear me out for a second. If Polycana's willing to bear the brunt of Japan's nuclear waste problem, in spite of all the issues, isn't it a win for the country?
From what I understand, each country's responsible for its own nuclear waste. How does Ebina plan on going around the law?
Well, he won't have to if they loosen regulations. Politicians, bureaucrats, and investors are all waiting to jumpstart the nuclear industry in Japan. And to keep the money flowing, they'd build even more reactors if they could. And naturally, they'd also welcome any waste disposal method that seems convenient. So if one day you hear the TV saying how the government wants to ship its waste offshore, that means they've already started trying to sway public opinion. And eventually, a change in legislation will follow.
Wow, that's insane, right? There's a chance Ebina and Polycana could legally be in the clear. If only it weren't the Yakuza and a cult, I might have just took it and shrugged. Sorry if this sounds biased, but there has to be an ulterior motive somewhere.
There absolutely is.
In other words, you're sticking with Ebina to figure out that motive?
Yes.
You say that, but did you really need to blow Kiryu-san's cover? You know, on the Tatara channel?
I merely read the script I was given. It's true that for Ebina, the second... However, if Masumi Arakawa were alive, and if whatever Ebina's planning would subvert that...
I see.
When that time comes, that's why I went through.
How could the great dissolution we forged with the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance, people put their lives on the line to open up a path for the future?
I'm curious.
Guess your plans weren't so... As a country, Japan's not exactly kind to those who make mistakes. So yeah, these ex-Yakuza had nowhere to turn but Ebina. Getting back on their feet wasn't an option.
No, something's not. This wasn't the plan they told me about.
Sorry.
The leaders of the Great Dissolution. Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan.
You've made a wise decision, gentlemen. Be it poison of the soul or the soil, trust that Palakana's fires will purify. Let it cleanse your sins and your refuse. You are all now members of my family. In due time, the leaders of your country will unveil a new energy initiative. Finally, your great nuclear reactors will come to life again, enriching us all. Truly, those fortunate enough to be gathered here will be made prosperous, will be made fat with wealth.
We are in your debt, my generous sage. On behalf of all citizens of Japan, thank you for cleansing our nation. I've spoken to the minister. We're clear to begin reopening the power plants.
My humblest gratitude.
If I may be so bold, you are a ray of silver light that is shone upon our burdened economy. In so many words, a savior.
Let us not forget our silent partner, Ebina-san. We owe this day to you as well. You deserve far more glory than we can offer.
Indeed. You've done a great deal for us, Ebina-san.
You honor me, Chairman. Once my organization is restructured, I look forward to sharing the public eye with you. Till then, I graciously accept your guidance, now and in the future.
Apologies, gentlemen. I fear our time is up. I'm overdue for a ritual with my flock. Farewell.
Good news, Overseer.
What is it?
We secured the girl. She's coming in on the next boat.
And am I supposed to be impressed by this? Had you settled this earlier, I wouldn't have relied on Ebina's help. If ever there comes a day when he uses this against us, it'll be your last, Dwight.
There won't, I swear.
You have all been chosen. Father Bryce has granted you the right of fire. Now, forsake yourself to the flames and save these lowly sinners. Keep going! Their impurities have not been fully purged. They are to be unspoiled, nothing less.
You have made me very proud, my children of Palikana. Even if the world were to collapse into darkness, I'm confident your flames would light the way.
You're still awake? You're no good to her exhausted, you know.
Lonnie!
I'm so sorry, Akane-san.
Fucking hell. What a sorry sight. Hey. Ah!
I don't particularly give a shit if you run out the clock bawling like a child, but remember one thing. Kazuma Kiryu's still out there, and you've let that man down too many times already. He saw something in you. Somehow. Now get up.
You're right. It's time to go.
Start moving then. You've wasted enough time.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey. No. Hmm?
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Adachi-san. Is Chichan around? Hmm?
Shit. You don't think.
See, why would she do that?
This whole time, Eiji's been using her to play us like suckers. Maybe she figured, now that the truth's out.
But Chichan tried to warn us, didn't she? She has to know she's still one of...
Well, if Chichan had given Eiji up just a few minutes earlier, Anawa-san and Wong might still be...
I'm sorry, Kasuga, but...
You too, Adachi-san. Chichan wouldn't cut and run. I'm... Chichan?
Chitose, her name. I just got a report in. She took off on her own.
Chichan?
Matter of fact, she swiped one of...
Huh?
That takes skill. My men know.
Yamai, when did Chichan leave?
We clocked the piece missing just now. Girl must have left half an hour ago.
What would she want a gun for?
Nope.
That's not what my gut's saying. She's going after them. Eiji and Polycon.
We can't let her! Chichan will...
Let's move.
Hey, wait! Hold on a minute. Chichan may know where she's going, but we don't.
Uh-huh.
I might be a natural.
Yeah?